made this fire pit years ago, and we have really enjoyed sitting around it, Friday night fire pit fun, and singing and gathering together as a family. It's been really a fun place to gather, especially during this tense time in our country. But let me show you how having fun on Friday night by the fire pit can also help your garden. I'm talking about something called biochar. It's really not complicated at all. Basically, you're making natural charcoal from natural wood, and inside each of these little particles is like a condominium for microbiology in the soil to move in there and set up shop. So this is great for your garden. You're basically going to be making a fire with small sticks, a bunch of small sticks, or pieces of wood, natural wood that has not been treated. And then you're going to have some Friday night fun. Sometimes we meet around the fire pit and the kids bring their guitars and we sing and worship. But on this night, we had the epic Star Wars battle between the youngest Jedi Knight and the oldest. When our Father blessed us with Elijah, we like to call him the explanation point at the end of our sentence. When we were blessed with him, with our youngest, we thought about the age difference between these two, 14 years apart. We thought, oh, that's a shame. They'll never be close. They won't really get a chance to be brothers. Well, we were so wrong. Our oldest has made a huge effort to enjoy and get to know his little brother. We are so proud of him and so thankful for this close bond that they have. It was intentional. It was purposeful. It was love in action. It was Christ-like. This looks like Friday night fun on the surface, but it is so much more. It is Star Wars level Jedi Knight force of good miracles. Now you're going to come back in the morning and you're going to find pieces of charcoal like this. This was a little bit too big of a chunk, but see, even this one, you can break that off, and there is the start to your biochar. Whether you end up doing your fire in a fire pit or in a chimenea, the trick is to use little sticks about this size. Lots of little sticks. Those big logs don't really work as well for making the biochar, the charcoal, the little piece of charcoal that you're going to need. So the trick is to use little sticks and then to put it out before it turns to ashes. You can just use the hose to put it out when you're done with your fire pit fun. Now the next step is to crush it. What you're going to end up with are little pieces of charcoal, little condominiums for those good microbiology in the soil to move into. And while ash is not good for the garden, ash can actually make your soil more alkaline. So we already have a very alkaline soil here in Dallas, Texas. This biochar is great for the garden. Now for the next step. Now you can add it to your compost, just the way it is. And let nature do its magic. Or you can make the choice to inoculate it, or to go ahead and give it a jump start filled with those microbiome in the soil. You can do this by putting a scoop of compost into your charcoal. You could also use a scoop from your vermicomposting bin, earthworm castings, or from your mealworm bin, mealworm frass, or maybe a scoop from your black soldier fly bin if you have any of those things, or your compost, anything that has those microorganisms already started, so you can just jump start your biochar. Now let's fill it with water. I have got someone serenading me this morning. I love it. Now if you have rainwater available to you, great, use that. If not, just use your hose water. Then you let that bucket sit for a few hours and add it to your compost and add it to your garden bed. Top dress your garden bed with it. And you have created lots of wonderful housing for those microorganisms that are in the soil, and you have increased the biome in your soil. And that will give you great food for your family. It took me a while to learn that the key to growing great food is all in your soil. Doing different things, little pieces of the puzzle to your soil, gives you lush, green, healthy plants that are resistant to disease and pests.